problem when you're exhausted and having a hard set knows how difficult it is to keep your concentration, and it can just get confusing, and that is just so disappointing. But this is interesting now. We have the wheelchair athletes coming out, and it's going to be very difficult for that crowd to maintain that quiet atmosphere that we need as this T11 long jump is still going on.
It's the final of the men's 1500 metres T52. So these are the second most impaired of the wheelchair athletes in the 50s. We'll be seeing the ultimate fastest ones very shortly. But 7 are going to post for this decider, 6 of whom have major championship titles to their name. The reigning Asian, World and Paralympic champion, Tomoki Sato Tomoki, on the outside. Here's Christian Torres, the Pan Am bronze medalist for Colombia. Number 4, the reigning European champion, the 10 times European champion, Thomas Gerspickler of Austria. And then the reigning Asian, World and Paralympic champion, Sato, on the outside. Kęstutis Skūkas, they're wearing 5. European silver 2 years ago in Bydgoszcz in the most recent European Championships, but previously a high-quality para swimmer.
Representing Colombia, Christian Torres.
So 7 in the final. Torres on the inside for Colombia. Perez for Mexico. The world silver medalist, Paralympic bronze in Tokyo 2 years ago. Wearing 3 in his helmet is Vichaya Kurtanasiri. Bronze in the 1500 metres in the 2016 Paralympic Games in Rio. Outside him for Austria, 4 in his helmet, the 10-time European, 5-time world and twice Paralympic champion, Thomas Gerspickler. Wearing 5 for Lithuania, European silver last time out, and the former European champion of a 400 metres, Kęstutis Skūkas of Lithuania. 6 for South Africa, heats of the 1 and the 2 in the last World Championships in 2019, Brandon Beek. And on the outside, the reigning Asian Games, World and Paralympic champion, Sato Tomoki of Japan. Sato is surname. They've looked to revert back to how it was up to 60 years ago, the surname coming first. So Sato, Beek, Skūkas as we move inside. And Gerspickler, Kurtanasiri, all ready for this final of the men's 1500 metres T52. So underway, Torres, Perez, Kurtanasiri, Gerspickler, Skūkas, Beek and Sato. They are the 7 in this final. And moving away very well on the inside is Christian Torres. Straight away, the Pan Am bronze medalist in Lima 4 years ago. Great start by the Colombian. 4:03 his season's best. 3:50 is his lifetime best. He's opened up a big start straight away over Perez of Mexico, and the rest are behind. But it is Tomoki Sato, the world record holder, the championship record holder, who's all the big titles at the moment, who started quite slowly, who's bided his time really well. Sato flying, 3 laps to go in this, and what a big start straight away. Perez in second and Kurtanasiri in third place. Gerspickler in fourth with just almost 2.5 laps to go. What a big lead from a man who knows so much in this. In lane 7, Sato Tomoki with the big lead, defending his title and doing a great job of it. Leads by 50.
Sato has the advantage of knowing that he is the fastest on paper, and he's able to treat this almost as a time trial and just go out. I think the reason why he's gone out so quickly is that he doesn't want to give anyone behind him a free ride. Drafting is really important in this event, and with him going so far out, he knows that no one's going to catch him. So really what's going on, we have a very exciting battle for second and third behind him.
Well, for Sato with 2 laps to go, it's an exciting lead for him. But the big jousters for second spot at the moment is Perez in second place. Kurtanasiri is in third, and Gerspickler is in fourth spot. And they're a quarter of a lap right now behind our runaway leader Sato of Japan. Perez is still holding second spot quite well, but they're now around 75 meters behind, 100 meters behind now.
Perez is holding second spot very well, but unfortunately behind him are two men who are drafting. You get about a 30% energy saving from that position, and I suspect they are taking that and perhaps will try and come around him in the final lap. But there we have Sato clearly ahead. The crowd is roaring him on as he comes down. He's not worried about setting a championship record. He's just worried about winning at this point.
Well, there's a third of a lap of a lead for Sato as he takes the bell. He holds the championship record from Dubai 4 years ago of 3:39.99. Perez only going one-handed at the moment, but he's in the silver medal position. It's Kurtanisiri trying to take over, and in fourth spot, Geerspiegler. But right now, they find themselves almost half a lap behind as they now take the bell with Perez in second and Kurtanisiri in third place. Well, that's the big battle for the medals right now, but in a league of his own and a lead of his own, almost half a lap clear at this stage, is Sato, who's way up in the other side, who's got about 150 meters to go. Perez in second spot.
And what you can see happening here, Pichai of Thailand, he has pulled out from behind. That's him ready to make a move. And Thomas Geerspiegler of Austria, he has called this right, and he's getting behind the athlete.
Sato is coming clear to win it. Sato is the world champion again, who defends his title in a new championship record. 3:36.23, and the rest were way behind him, and they still are. Kurtanisiri in second place. Geerspiegler now trying to move in on the inside. The reigning European champion, the 10 times European champion. Geerspiegler will take the silver medal for Austria, and Kurtanisiri gets the bronze for Thailand. A game effort by Perez of Mexico taking fourth spot, and Skukas of Lithuania is in fifth. Torres of Colombia in sixth place, but Sato was so way ahead of them. He was almost two-thirds of a lap clear. He wins in 3:36. Sato takes the gold. It was a huge win for him. Geerspiegler in second spot did brilliantly for Austria, and he's been winning major championship medals since Sydney 2000 when he won bronze in the marathon. Brandon Beck of South Africa coming to finish now, but what a great win for Sato. It is Sato who's won it, irrespective of what you might have seen on the screens around the stadium. Tomoki Sato, a massive win, 3:36, and that was fantastic.
I think what I really liked about that race is each athlete that won gold, silver, and bronze really controlled and pushed a race that worked for them. So Sato knew the best shot for him for winning was to go out to the front, not risk any sort of crash, not risk getting in the way. He had his gold medal. But what was really, really interesting was to see the way that Geerspiegler played that. He bided his time. He sat behind. He was more than happy to let other athletes pull him. And as he came around that final bend, he charged towards the silver medal.
Now just look on the outside. Sato, who was in lane 7, shot in very, very quickly indeed and produced a sparkling display. Perez was going one-handed all the way through and was just edged down in the end, down into fourth spot. Now look at him go. Torres started really well. I kept my eye on him very clearly, but then Sato from lane 7 had made his way and destroyed that staggering move from the outside to the inside, what, 75, 80 meters. And from there on in, for the remaining 1,400 meters, he really was in a class of his own.
I think by way of explanation as well, you might have been watching that race and just seeing a few different styles of pushing. So the men's T52 category, it tends to be for athletes that have paralysis in their legs, and they're also affected in their torso, and it also affects their arms. And that's why we did see an athlete there that was pushing with just one arm.
So Sato wins championship record 3:36.22. Geerspiegler the silver for Austria, and Kurtanisiri the bronze for Thailand.